Welcome back everyone. So today I'm going to be doing EcH2o as a rinseless wash. So you guys saw me use it as a drying aid, which is a great product as a drying aid. It just works and does a real nice job. I know some people complain that it streaks or it leaves this weird film. If it does leave streaks, you're using too much. Again, 2 towels. Make sure your towels are good if you're not absorbing towels anymore because they've been turned hydrophobic because of drying aids. You may want to just switch out towels. Again, you don't want the super plush ones. You don't need super plush towels for drying paint and using this. So if you're getting that streakiness, it's kind of back off a little bit. If you're getting a weird film, which I mentioned in my video, I've noticed it on the side glass. If it's not wiped off very well, again, use 2 towels to wipe this thing off, and you're good to go. And then once again, I made 4 gallons of rinseless wash. I washed my dad's already. I put 2 ounces of EcH2o in there, and so we're gonna get the Grand pre-washed. I actually started pre-soaking. I was recording here, and then the GoPro bombed out, and so I was like, let me just reshoot this. For a tire dressing, which once I finish washing the wheels and tires, I'm gonna come back and touch up the tire dressing, which I've been playing around with the Glass Parente tire dressing. It's a real nice tire dressing. If you're looking for the natural look, I tend to just use 1 layer of it. It's ceramic infused silicone, silicone dioxide in there. Very similar to the Obsessed Garage tire dressing. Again, they're both B&B blended products, very similar to the Adams Tire Shine. Then I'm going to be playing around with Dream Maker, so you don't need a drying aid when you're using EcH2o. So let me push this in the back for a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment. Is like, do I get increased gloss if I use Dream Maker on top of EcH2o as a drying aid? Again, you don't need a drying aid with EcH2o because it's already slick enough for you. But we're going to play around. We're going to see if we get an increase in gloss topping EcH2o with Dream Maker, and we'll see if it gives you that super wow factor. So we're going to just try that out. Again, you don't need a drying aid. This is just an experimentation, and we'll play around with this as a drying aid. So let me just go over there to the car. Again, I've already actually pre-soaked it. I'm going to actually re-soak it again because I've been sitting out there for a while. So why am I pre-soaking? Well, the pre-soak is, number one, going to add lubrication, so whatever I decide to use to wash this, whether it's for instance, I'm going to be using the ultra black sponge from the Rag Company, or if I'm using a wash mitt, which you can, it's perfectly fine. I've used wash mitts before. I've used multiple microfibers before. It all works. There's really no wrong way to do it. And so we'll take the pre-soak, and the pre-soak will break down some of the dirt and stuff on there, and it's real simple. Just gonna squeeze a little bit of it out on here. Take the sponge. I'm not putting any pressure on it. I'm just gonna glide the sponge on there. Actually, what I tend to do is do this because I want the dirt to run off that way. So then I'll flip it because I don't want to drag dirt that may be in the sponge under the pillars. And again, you're not scrubbing. You're letting the sponge do the work. And before I dunk this back in the thing, I will go over the glass with it. Okay, so then I'll take another bucket and do that, and let me get a towel. So for this method, I'm going to just be using the Rag Company gauntlet. Which is a good towel for rinseless washing. Okay, so ideally what you would do is you take your secondary towel and all you would do is just buff off any excess product like this. And you're done. And that's it. That's all there is to using Echo, is that. But because I want to tell you I was going to play around with Dream Maker, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz it, go over the surface here. You know, ideally you want the towel that's not as plush, but this will work. You'll see the Dream Maker flash off the surface, and really that's it to use it. I don't notice any, it's hard to tell right now, but let me just go over the rest of the car and knock it out, and then we'll see if we get an increase in gloss adding Dream Maker into the mix. You don't need to do it, I'm just playing around here. That's one of the benefits of just playing around with some products, is you just experiment, see what works. So let me just go ahead and finish washing this car, because I want to get this done before I lose light. So stay tuned for a walk around. If not, I'll do the walk around tomorrow morning. Okay, so a different GoPro, but again, pull the car back a little bit. It's on right now, so if you guys hear it running. So again, here's the walk around. Again, that was rinseless wash with Echo, top of Dream Maker. It's hard to tell because the way that the sun's hitting, this way. But again, it looks really good on here. And so I don't know if Dream Maker added anything additional to Echo. It actually does look pretty good. I'm looking at the fender here and the way it's reflecting. So the car looks good. Just got that wet look. Here looks fine. I will tell you that Dream Maker will leave something behind. Anytime you're changing surface tension, you will notice changing your hydrophobic behavior. So again, the car looks relatively good. It's not doesn't have the best light right now. You can see it's starting to get that morning dew. We got water in the spoiler here. But yeah, it does look good. I think that's a pretty good combination, at least from what I can tell from it. So again, would I continue to use it? Yeah, I probably would. I'll tell you what, when you put Dream Maker on top of Echo, it retains the slickness of Echo. So just kind of know that going in. So you could probably stack, whatever your rinseless wash is with Dream Maker, you should be fine with that. So here we go. That's pretty much it. I was just messing around with it. You don't need to do anything on top of Echo because you don't need to. I was just playing around, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I will show you how that this is what the transparency tire dressing looks like. I didn't wipe it down. I'm not going to wipe it down. I let it sit overnight, so it should be dry enough where I don't have to wipe it. Yeah, it's not greasy or anything, so it shouldn't sling. But I didn't wipe it off. I was too lazy to wipe it off. I was like, I'll just let it sit overnight. So that's what it looks like in the daylight. Nice black tire, not overly glossy. So again, hope that helps you out, and kind of just give you an idea of sometimes you just have to experiment with things and see if they play well together. In this instance, Echo played well with Dream Maker, and yeah, I guess that's it for that combination, and that's pretty much it for CarPro Echo as a rinseless wash. Okay, so the final thoughts on Echo. You guys know my thoughts on Echo. I really enjoy this product, and as a rinseless wash, it works really well. I will get you a better video in the daylight of what it looks like, which will be before this video. But overall, works great, does a good job, will leave you gloss and slickness as well, and you may get a little bit more protection out of it, but again, it's not going to be long-term protection. So overall, EcH2o is a rinseless wash, great product. I still have some left over in my pump sprayer from the pre-soak part of it. Again, I was just playing around with Dream Maker on top, whether it's beneficial or any increase in gloss as a drying aid on top of EcH2o. Right now in the daylight, that from when I looked at it, it wasn't. So you don't need a drying aid with EcH2o. I was just playing around and experimenting, so don't take this as a serious thing that you have to have another product to use on top of this. You don't. Just use EcH2o by itself and you're good to go. And again, I just topped off the tire dressing, and the car's good to go for another week. So again, before this, I will have a video of the car in the daylight. Again, thanks for watching.